back to the fresh dish for week 6 of Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, that's right. It's week 6, and guess what? It was Jitterbug and Waltz week. Jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
Now, how do I waltz?
I don't know. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I don't like the waltz, alright, guys? And you know what else I don't like? The fact that we had to postpone our farewell for Natalie. You know, we're very sad that she's gone. But look for that soon. And also, later this week, we're going to have Louie's and Melissa's farewell for you guys as well.
This is going to be a busy week of
farewells. Very, very busy. You know
fun.
What? And I want to start talking about Maya and Dimitri.
Are you dusting our table?
But before I start,
Ernie,
I just kind of want to just take some time.
Can you hurry
and just dust.
We don't have time to dust our table.
Oh, we don't? Why? No. Because this is a show?
Yes.
Because we're supposed to entertain people? Maya, what were you thinking? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Len was right. Okay? Len was right. You don't spend 20 bars dusting some table. All right? But here, in all fairness, I do believe that Maya is this year's Gilles Marini, okay? The guy was so amazing, and she's so amazing, it's like the judges expect more out of her. And then they nitpick on little things, and I don't think that's fair. Like, really? You're going to give her a 7? You're going to give her a 7 after that amazing dance? Not fair. Not fair at all.
I don't think you should nitpick on the table because it actually gave us a chance to watch Dimitri dance and act and, like, play a role that I really enjoyed.
Well, even though they gave her a 7, Maya always keeps a smile when she gets her results. And she just takes it all in. And that polka dot dress was so awesome, Maya. Thank you so much. You look so cute.
And she had attitude. That little head bop that she kept doing.
Yeah,
you know, they
true.
don't all add these little extra touches in, but she does.
And it was cool to see Dimitri because I forgot the name of this show is called Dancing with the Pros. Now, Lacy and Mark. Lacy, once again this week you said, hey, I really want to do something for my partner. I want him to stand out. I want him to be like the one that everyone's looking at. Great job, Lacy. But why do you have to wear a French maid outfit? Huh? Why? Why? I had to look at you the entire time with the French maid outfit.
Oh, Ernie, I know exactly what you mean. I'm sorry that it couldn't have been you. Yes, Lacey is super sexy, but she's also incredibly strong. Did you see her pick Mark up? Ooh. Oh my gosh. She is amazing. Chocolate Gel may be out, but the new weightlifter is in, and that is Lacey.
And I know we haven't talked about this, but I'm thinking Final 3. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know, someone who I think may also be in the Final 3 is Aaron and Karina. All right? Now, I know going from a jitterbug to a waltz is pretty hard. But when Karina had that dress on, that amazing dress, and it had like this spiderweb look on her back, you know, it was like I was caught in her web because the waltz was awesome, the choreo, the song, everything was amazing. The only thing I didn't like was that it was Aaron dancing with her and not me.
Ernie, sorry, another rejection. Karina, you know what? You just can't dance with all the pros. But I do think you would have done a better job at connecting to her eyes. They were in this hot, steamy dance, and I don't know if this is part of the waltz, but at the end, Aaron was like looking straight out while Karina's doing all these sexy moves and dipping, and he's just like, that's it.
Aaron and Karina, you did awesome with Aaron because now he's a man. So I don't know what you did, but girl, keep it up because I see no longer that little boy. I see a man in Aaron, and his dancing has improved.
Very mature.
Very, very mature. Now, someone who is also very mature is Michael Irvin. Dude, you did a waltz, and it was pretty good. You know what? But here's the thing I want to touch on. They mentioned and they showed that he has his own radio show. And I don't know, to me at first I thought, is this an unfair advantage? Mike has a radio show literally transmitting to all of Dallas, telling everyone to please vote for him, right? I mean, what's to stop any of the other, you know, stars from doing stuff like that? I mean, Maya could have some like hit single that's like, call this number, you know what I mean, for her thing. Or, you know, there could be like a new Joanna Krupa calendar of Dancing with the Stars with like, call, you know, this number. I mean, I don't know. Is it going too far?
I think he had another advantage too because he had the waltz. Slow-mo Mike could not handle the jitterbug, right?
Right.
So they give him the waltz and he makes it through.
He may be slow-mo, but those abs were amazing. I had to, you know, keep a napkin next to me to stop from drooling when he was taking his shirt up in rehearsal. But Mike, you are definitely improving. I see your lines were nice, and Lynn was very positive about you. So keep up the good work, Mike. Keep it slow if you have to, and keep on moving with those abs.
All right, cool down, Angela. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're excited about the abs, but we gotta move on.
Okay, thank you.
And I know you're excited about Kelly and Louie, but first I need to get my hands on them because I was a little disappointed. This is the Jitterbug. This takes, you need expression when you come out on the dance floor. You have to let loose. I mean, everything is about just throwing it all out there, and she was very reserved.
I have to disagree, Tami. I mean, yes, she was reserved. I know, shocker. Yes, she was reserved, but her feet were moving incredible. And also, she looks so cute. She's like a little Cupid doll. I just loved it.
I don't know. To me, watching the rehearsal footage and her saying, is that bad? Is that bad? You know, with the accent like that. But for her, it's not an accent. It's just the way she talks. Then I totally see that in her dance. Like, in her head, she's, is that bad? Is that bad? Doing the Jitterbug, is that bad? And then I just couldn't fully connect. I mean, I want to have fun with her because it looks like she's having a really good time. And she said that at the end, hey, I had fun out there. But in that head, I think if you were just be confident, you would just get a little more on the points. You know what I mean?
Oh, and then what Len said about her.
Oh my gosh. He was like, you're like a blueberry muffin without the blueberry. You know what, Len? Here, this is for you, okay? This is our fresh dish tribute to Len Goodman's blueberry muffin without the blueberry. Here we go.
You're like a hot dog with no mustard.
You are like a house without a front door.
You're like a bee with no stinger.
You're like cereal with no milk.
You're like Mary Poppins without the accent.
You're like a dog with no bark.
You're like a cop car with no siren.
You are like a Salisbury steak without the Salisbury.
A palm tree with no palm. Just a trunk.
That's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fun.
It is. That was great. But do you know what couple wasn't missing anything? That was Joanna and Derek.
Oh, yeah.
She was so beautiful. She reminded me of a Roman goddess. And she was very graceful in her movements. Joanna, you are becoming one of my favorites. Keep it up, girl.
And she's definitely upping the average for the models, right? Because sometimes they get voted off week 1, maybe 2.
Right.
You know, Brooke Burke went far, but you know what? Good job, Joanna. Props. Model average just moved up.
And she toned down the makeup a little bit. I was very happy about that because I could actually see that beautiful face of hers. You know, and you know what else? Carrie Ann, really, like, I don't know what it is with you judges sometimes, but you're giving her a note as to what she could potentially be thinking in her mind. Like, that's just not right, you know? It's like, judge the dance for what the dance is. Look at the steps, look at the choreography, take the whole thing, and don't say to yourself, oh, you're not thinking what you should be thinking when you're dancing. Wrong. Not right. Wrong.
So to go back on your whole makeup tip, I see a pattern here, right? You all know that Ernie's the one that gives the makeup tips here at Dance Destruction.
That's right. I do. And you know what? I'll give another tip.
Okay.
Just because at the end of the dance, you know when they do the interview, right, for the star and the pro, Derek, why are you trying to get a word in edgewise? Why are you trying to become part of that? You know, when it's literally Joanna is the star, Derek, you need to learn that. Okay, buddy? I know you think you're the man, you know, taking off your shirt and being sick and now trying to come back and all that with the drama, but this is not your show.
Oh, it's kind of like what you say about Kim and Donny every week, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kim lets Donny have the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
That was, I mean, we all love that routine, right?
Oh, yeah.
The little, I love how it's playtime for Donny, right? He just comes out, a lot of the other stars, they're like, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable, I don't know, it's kind of hard and kind of negative. And he's like, let's go have some playtime, let's have some fun, let's go ride a choo-choo train.
Yeah. And look at Kim's butt.
With a woo-woo.
Yeah. I love that she gives them permission, you know. She says, now you're going to look at my butt. You know, you're going to go woo-woo and look at my butt. But you know what I love about them is the fact that they tackle these dances and Donny is not afraid to just do, like, crazy work. Like, with the choreography, like, do the most difficult stuff. Like, he's probably telling her, I want to do the hardest thing possible. I want to be challenged. And you know what? In the end, that translates to more votes and higher scores.
That's right. Donny explodes when he comes out. He is so incredible. He is such an entertainer. And I think I found my Halloween costume. That choo-choo train was so cute. Good job, Donny. You guys were just great.
Oh!